in this industry, you're going to come across some different terminology and slang for terminations and splices. And today we're going to talk about a few of those. My name is Misty Williams, and I am the 3M, they call us the RDL, which is the Regional Distribution Leader for Iowa and Nebraska. It's really important to know the terms and what we're talking about, because if you don't have the right parts and pieces, something's going to blow up. It kind of sounds crazy, but it's very, very true. You're liable. There's a lot of liability when it comes to medium voltage. And you don't want to be the person that's ordering the wrong pieces and parts or installing the wrong parts because you didn't know exactly what you were asking for. So a joint is basically an official name for a splice. A pothead is like a 1-conductor, 3-conductor porcelain termination, or basically any kind of termination. But for them to say pothead, it just came off kind of funny. Stress cone is another one. When somebody says they need a stress cone, it's just, they also are meaning a termination. But to someone new that's, taking an order or just talking to them, they're writing everything down, they're writing stress cone, they have no idea what they're talking about at first. So another one is like a hammerhead, which is like a 600 amp, like a T. And that's another one that's funny because the first thing when I hear hammerhead, I'm thinking, ooh, like sharp, because I have children, and that's the first thing I think of. And then the next one's like, ooh, it's a tool of some sort, and I have no idea where we're going with this, but So the shotgun stick is it's a insulated operating stick that you would use for when you install like elbows or any component. It's kind of, using it instead of using your hand, you're going to use the shotgun stick. Why they call it that, I have no idea. It doesn't even make sense. That would be the last name I would call it. I really don't know. We have a great major projects guy, and he laughed at me pretty hard when I said, I Googled this part and you have to know what it is, and it came up really bad, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. And so, but that's a motor lead boot assembly, and that's a terrible name. And whoever said that should just shame on them.